Hola, welcome to Cooking on the Island with Billy. Right now we're on island time. Welcome to the casa. Okay, so today I was on some travels, not today, but we were on some travels with me and the fiance. We went to Cancun, Mexico, and we fell in love with the flavors there. They were just so bold, and the way they enhanced all their fresh ingredients, you can taste everything. And I kind of want to do my take on Mexican street tostados with chicken and prawn, and also a Mexican street corn. We have some fresh ingredients here I'll be using. Some fresh garlic, some fresh mangoes, fresh cilantro, limes, avocados, peaches, Roma tomatoes, red onion, and my favorite, jalapenos. Now we're gonna start with the marinade, and I've also got 4 chicken breasts, and I've butterflied. And in our marinade, we're going to get a bowl, fast, and I'm gonna put in 3 tablespoons of lime juice, 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of chipotle mango seasoning. And if you can't find that, then you can dehydrate your own mangoes and your own jalapenos, maybe a little bit of tomato and some other herbs, and blitz them up in the blitzer and make your own dusting, your own spice. Very good. And then we also have 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of the Spanish paprika, and about a half a cup of freshly squeezed orange juice. We'll go with the whole cup. And now we're going to take this, we're going to mix it all up. Nice brown color. Get the nice smell coming out of there. You can smell all the citrus. And that's going to penetrate that chicken very, very well and complement it when you throw it on the grill. And when it starts cooking on the grill, oh my God, watch out. The smell in the air. Your neighbors will come over. We're going to put a pinch of salt in there, pinch of pepper. Then we're going to get a bag. We're going to put our chicken in a bag. Then we're going to take our marinade we just made, put that in the bag. Oh, you can really smell that cinnamon and citrus. They come together very well. And you want to add 4 cloves of garlic, smashed and diced. Put them in the bag of ingredients. That cinnamon, the citrus smell, the garlic, all that combining is great. You want to keep in the bag, and you want to let it sit and marinate. Overnight is the best, but if you're in a rush, like I am tonight, 1 hour is good. Okay, you want to get about 4 to 5 Roma tomatoes, and you're going to cut the innards out, so we're going to cut them like this. This is for the fresh Pico de Gallo. Cut them in half, then in quarters, and then just take the inner piece there. You don't want that because that's going to become too mushy. Now, if you don't want to throw this away, you can actually make pizza sauce, spaghetti sauce, and then freeze it for later. So we're going to take these centers here and cut them out. Like so. Now we're going to julienne cut them. You don't want to go too thin because you want a nice chunky pico de gallo, and then you're going to dice them. 1, 2, 3, turn, dice. Nice fresh Roma tomatoes is the way to go when you make pico de gallo. Not canned tomatoes, not regular tomatoes, not beefsteak, not vine tomatoes. Just the flavor you get from these Roma tomatoes are really worth using Romas over the other two. Okay, and then to our pico de gallo, we're going to add some fresh avocado. Now the best way I find to cut these is to make a slice in them and then roll it all the way around, do 360, and then you get the pit or the part without the pit. If you want to get the pit out, just go that, a little twist, comes out easy enough. Discard that. Now I'd like to take a spoon and go inside the avocado, just like that. That way you get the whole avocado out. It makes it easier to cut. Now again, julienne these, just like the Roma tomatoes. Leave the bottom one out so that the avocado doesn't slide on you. Turn them again one way, one more cut, and then again dice. Then these two end pieces, again dice. Now you want to use about 2 to 3 avocados depending on the size. So the next thing you want to do is get about a medium to large size purple red onion, and you want to Bernaise cut them. So we're going to be making a slice down the side. So this is what the culinary terms is Bernaise, with some nice even consistent sizes. Then you turn it sideways, and then bam. Okay, and then you grab your peach. We want to remove the skin from the peach for this fresh Pico de Gallo. So there's a couple different ways you can do it. You can get a potato peeler and you can peel the skin off, or else you could submerge it in boiling water for less than a minute, take it out, and then the skin peels right off, and it's very easy. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this around just like you did the avocado. Then we're just going to rip the skin off. And again, we're going to julienne the fresh peaches. You don't want to go too thick with these. And then we're going to dice those up. Maybe just a little bit more. So you want nice little even small cubes. You see how I have everything in here in the bowl? So far, you got your nicely cut red onion, your avocado, your peaches, and your Roma tomatoes. Next, we're going to add some, my favorite, add a jalapeno. So I start by cutting the ends off there, and then I like to cut the one end off. And then be sure not to touch your eye. You know how sometimes you get an itch and you go like this? Don't do that. I made that mistake already. And yeah, ouch. So what I like to do is I like to cut the jalapeno like this. And then I like to take just the beginning of a spoon and kind of just scrape that out. Get rid of the seeds. Again, julienne this. Like so. Oh, the smell of fresh jalapeno. There's nothing like it. Then we're going to dice this up. Add a little bit of heat to the Pico de Gallo. Next is a fresh mango. So again, you're going to cut this, twist it off. I'm going to make little julienne cuts down like so, just till you feel the tip of the knife on the other side. Be sure not to cut yourself. Then I like to go dice way, this way. This just makes it that much easier to get up. Then I like to just fold this, and then boom. All you do then is you take your spoon and you scrape off your bits. Like so. So now that we're done prepping everything, we're going to take this fresh Pico de Gallo, we're going to take everything, put it in a bigger bowl so that we can do some nice mixing here. Look at all those colors. Takes me back to Cancun, baby. right back to Cancun. Now we're going to take some fresh cilantro here. We're going to roughly cut it up. You don't want to dice it up too much because then you'll just bruise it. So we're going to just do some rough cutting here for the cilantro. Kind of like this. Look at that. Some beautiful green. You can use the stems. The stems have more of a flavor to them. Now we're going to mix this pico de gallo up. All these fresh ingredients, the mango, the peach, red onion, cilantro, avocado, Roma tomatoes. Amazing. Use some pink Himalayan sea salt. Good stuff. Season it well. Use some pepper. I like to also use lemon pepper. It's kind of one of my secrets in this dish is the lemon pepper. And then I like to elevate a little bit, and this is where my fusion comes in. Use about a capful of mirin. Adds that little bit of sweetness to it. And then again, about a capful of rice wine vinegar. Give that a mix. Oh, love the smell of the jalapeno peppers in there too. So we're going to take this lime. You want to keep it in your palm. You want to give it a roll and a push. That's going to release a lot of the juices inside the lime, make it that much more easy to squeeze. Now I came up with this method myself. I call this the cheek and the tongue. So what I do here is I take a lime, as you can see how I'm cutting it here. I call this part the cheek, this part the cheek, and then I call these the tongues. And then you're left with the center core. Give that a squeeze. Take a cheek, another cheek, a tongue, and another tongue. So that is the cheek and tongue method. Give that a mix. All those fresh ingredients in there. Let's give it a try. Oh, look at all those bright colors. Mmm. Oh my God, the peach, the mango, the jalapeno, the cilantro, the fresh lime, the Roma tomatoes, the red, you can taste all of them. It's like fireworks in my mouth. This just brought me right back to Cancun, my friends. It's almost like I didn't leave. But hey, we're on the island anyways. So now, we're gonna make some fresh roasted garlic aioli. This is gonna be for the Mexican street corn, and this is where we elevate it to that much more. So here, as you can see, I've put in a little package here, and I've cut some garlic and drizzled it with olive oil and roast it in the oven at 450 for about a half an hour. Came to a nice translucent here a little bit. Okay, we're gonna squeeze all this into the bowl. Look at all that yumminess. All that garlic's nice and caramelized. Don't need the skins in there though. And we got another one here. Usually I like to do 2 to 1 batch. That's quite enough garlic to make a nice aioli with. Then we're going to add some fresh lemon for the aioli. Then after the fresh lemon, again, we're going to add some more lemon pepper, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. And we're just going to mix that up. So this is how we're going to elevate the Mexican street corn, by using this fresh roasted garlic aioli. We're going to spread that on the corn, and then we'll put on, we'll grate on the queso fresco, and then we're going to add, which is my personal yummy touch, some chipotle mango. That finishes off the whole dish instead of the original. I do believe they use cayenne pepper. Hello, we're here at the grilling spot at the casa. So what we're going to do here is we want to get this grill nice and hot. It's at a good 400-degree temperature. As you can see, it's nice and hot, ready to go. So normally I like to take some olive oil instead of cooking spray. And I like to brush the grill here so nothing sticks to it. We'll just do that. Then we're going to take this yummy, yummy chicken that's been marinating for a couple hours. Throw that on there. Get in here a little more so you can see the sizzle. There you go, people. Ah, isn't that a beautiful thing? So when I butterfly them, you want to cook them butterflied open. Oh, you can smell that cinnamon. You can smell the paprika, the mirin, everything else that's in there. You can smell, and it is amazing. I'm going to take some of this old spice blend. I'm going to put this on the top. Now this spice blend consists of 9 different herbs and spices. We'll get to these and other rubs in another episode. But right now, I'll just let you know I'm throwing some of this love on there. Can't wait to give you the recipe for this one. Ah, time to flip these bad boys. So if you get in here, folks, come take a look at this. So they've been on for about 15 minutes. Nice grill. Just want to flip these suckers. And again, the spice rub in another episode that I'm going to teach. Put that on the other side as well. Ooh, I honestly can't wait for that episode. Spice rubs and marinades. It's going to be a good episode. Got to keep you guys interested. Okay, so you want to dust both sides here of the chicken with this nice yummy rub. And then since we're having a Mexican theme night, what better goes with it than Corona? Okay, so now we're going to take this grilled chicken off. If you come in here and look, people, woo! It's nice cook on there. That's from the cinnamon. That nice char you see? And it adds so much, oh, the smell coming off this chicken. I really wish these cameras had smell-o-vision and taste-o-vision. I'm sure maybe later on down the road they will, but till then, we'll have this, go in there and cut it up for the tostadas. Okay, back to island time here. We are getting ready to make these chicken tostados and the prawn tostados. Follow me. Get in here a little closer, people. We're going to julienne some of these up beautifully like this, nice and thin. Okay. And as you can see, we got the prawns here too. Okay. We're going to take some of this fresh Pico de Gallo first. Don't be afraid with this stuff. 1 scoop there. Oh, look at all these fresh ingredients. If you've been to Mexico, is this not taking you back, people? Sure is me. Okay. The chicken tostados. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. The prawn tostados. Some fresh cilantro. Remember, chop it roughly. Don't dice it up, you'll just bruise it. Some of that on top. On both of them. Now, earlier I made some honey lime avocado mousse. Now, in the next episode, when I do my sauces, marinades, and rubs, this will be on there. Here we go. You got your Mexican street prawn and taco tostados. Okay, now that the prawn and chicken tostados are done, now we're gonna double fist this. Lime and lemon. Do a little drizzle on both. Zoom in here, people. Come on, get a little closer, don't be shy. Woo! Mexican street corn. Again, I'm Billy J. Stachuk. Welcome to the island and the casa. Until the next episode,